Okay, so the first two jobs that I'm going to cover are in relation to storytelling. The first one I found was on Indeed for a digital media producer in Arlington, Virginia. So I did look for places, well, for positions that were on the East Coast because that's where I live. So this digital media producer job works with the Feed the Future agricultural development program. Basically they're looking for someone who would oversee all produced media projects, and they have like a strong ability to turn abstract concepts and messages into compelling visual storytelling. They would assist with editing show scripts, produce, and direct. So that relates with storytelling because you need to be able to look at different ideas and concepts and turn them into a story. So that's the first position. The second position was an editor for Fox News Station. This was also in the Washington, D.C. area. Um, they had a very short job description, but I believe it would be a job that I love. It's for editing for television stations. You would edit material for various newscasts. Um, you would have to have storytelling skills and apply certain techniques. So you may be given a story or an outline of a story, and then you have to be able to tell that story in an effective way with the video clips that you have. So those are the two storytelling jobs. Next, I look for two jobs that would relate with transmedia storytelling. I did have a hard time with this a little bit because the jobs didn't come up specifically saying, hey, we're looking for someone in transmedia. So the first job that I chose was a creative director. The company, they're looking for someone who's passionate about renewable energy. They want someone with a go getter personality. And then they want someone that can take over and run the vision behind their web content and branding across all products and promotions. So they want to be able to communicate the same idea about renewable energy, but across different platforms, whether that be through web, through maybe a commercial, maybe a pamphlet. So that's the first one. The second job that I chose was an executive assistant slash operations manager for Canvas Media Studios. So this company develops and produces original scripted series for digital and traditional media, and they drive viewership through transmedia storytelling by creating brand relevant content. Um, so then, for the two jobs in the gaming industry, I picked a concept artist for Bethesda Game Studios. So they work with the art director to establish visual direction for their characters, their environment, the mood, the setting, and everything. So they want you to be able to implement the vision of the game, and you have to have storytelling skills to innovate throughout that game world that you create. And then the last one was just a producer for the game Destiny, and you would be working with Activision Studios. So they just manage the execution of the game development, and they create project plans, and you have to have knowledge of the video game software. So being a producer on a game, you of course have to have the knowledge to be able to tell that story, and be innovative and creative while you're doing so. And that's all for me exploring the game market. I mean, the job market.